world. It's a privilege to be here again with you, and I simply cannot do justice to summarizing the rich proceedings of the last 3 days in the 3 minutes that I have been asked to do that, but I'll try my best. What a rich series of discussions it's been. As already mentioned, delegates from around the world, diverse creative formats, panel discussions, pitch competition, citizen hackathon, exhibition, city leaders roundtable, measuring happiness workshop. We've covered the whole gamut. And also we created quite a buzz on social media. The hashtag of happy cities was trending in several Indian cities during this summit. So thank you for the support, everyone here and everybody around the world who's been engaging in this conference through social media. We started out with a very clear objective. Can we start a rich conversation on happiness that is grounded both on the best global experiences, but also deeply rooted in the local context? And I think that is precisely what we have achieved over the last few days. We started day one with an inspiring discussion between Sadhguruji and the Honorable Chief Minister, who encouraged us to connect the individual happiness to the collective and to the natural surrounding. The phrase that really stood out for me was how the geometry of spaces has an impact on the chemistry of our inner beings. How inspiring. We then had a panel on why happiness is the next frontier, where we took the concept of happiness and the inspiration from the morning to think about what this really means in the context of cities, and how one can transcend the notion of material well-being, why it is important, and how can we start thinking about measuring it. We then had a panel on ease of living, ensuring people-first city governance, where we learned how citizen engagement is really at the key, at the heart of building a happy city, and what are the most creative ways being used today to make this happen, using technology, data, and other tools at our disposal. One of the speakers encouraged us to think about citizens as customers and bringing that orientation when we think about governance. We had a panel on joyful learning, a workshop that was conducted by our friends from Finland, which came here in a very large delegation, where we got a glimpse of the Finland model of education, which is based on immersive, activity-based learning. And that was a nice little glimpse we got. Much more to follow, as Finland is going to be a major partner of Andhra Pradesh in the journey of education going forward. Day two, we started with a workshop on measuring city happiness. We learned the importance of measurement. We saw what frameworks are being used around the world, from the US to Bhutan, and the choices it entails. And as we think about our own Happy City Index, what are the next steps that we should be thinking about? We had a panel on joyful living, livable communities, and we were asked to think about how social capital and connectivity between humans is critical if we want to foster happiness in our cities and living spaces. We also had a panel on clean and healthy environment, where we learned the importance of blue-green spaces and their impact on health and happiness. One of the quotes that really stood out here was, if we can ensure that our soils are healthy for earthworms, then we can create a healthy environment for all humans. Day three today, this morning, we started with a workshop with many city leaders, entrepreneurs and experts in the room, where we tried to use a new technique, design thinking, as a creative problem-solving tool to solve problem statements that city leaders had put forward around data sharing in cities, around capacity building, and around livelihoods for those who might have given their land for new city projects. And the idea was to learn, lead with empathy, and learn through a process which puts humans at the center of finding those answers. And then we had a panel on prosperity and purpose, where we learned and we were encouraged by the panelists to think about embedding economic resilience, especially thinking about those who are traditionally not part of the economic development and economic growth discourse, into the plans for our cities, so that it can be future-proofed for the next generations. We also had a riveting session with the farmers, the first citizens of Amravati, and were really struck by their selfless passion to give their lands to the state and for the future prosperity of the state and the country. We also heard from the Commissioner in that panel how the economic and social well-being of these farmers, the first citizens of Amravati, will be the topmost priority of the state in the months and years to come. Also pleased to share that some very clear outcomes are coming out of this summit for Amravati, for Andhra Pradesh, and for the rest of the world. On the first day, you were part of the release of the Happy City Master Plan and the IGBC Platinum certification given to Amravati, the first such city in the world. Today in this session, you will see some of the other outcomes being recognized. There will be a Happy City Declaration which will summarize all the rich learnings that we've had over the last few days. The experts and the citizens and others in this room have worked tirelessly to develop a framework, a first of its kind framework for a Happy City Index, which will also be shared as a clear outcome of this summit. There will be MOUs signed with the winners of the pitch competition, which you will get to see shortly. Finland is, as part of this summit, has taken advanced conversations on setting up an AI and robotics university in Amravati, which could start work as soon as this summer. And we will have a discussion on a platform to take all this conversation forward. And the idea of a Happy City Innovation Lab will be discussed. So all that remains for me to do is to thank the Honorable Chief Minister, APCRDA, and all of you for giving us this opportunity. The Chief Minister has always asked us to think big, bold, ambitious, and encouraged us to take these steps forward. Thank you very much. I am pleased to say that this is start of a very ambitious but a very worthwhile journey. And that has happened today in Amravati, in this hall. And you can say that you were part of it. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Vayad. Truly, it's a privilege for all of us who are here. It is a momentous occasion that will be remembered in history. So, one of the flagship events of the summit was the pitch competition on urban innovation, the objective of which is to implement a lot of these in the people's capital of Amravati and other cities of the 21st century to create happy cities. Organized in partnership with the Amoda Network in Dalberg, it was launched in February, soliciting cutting-edge urban innovations that address some of the most critical city challenges, from mobility and housing to pollution and waste to smart governance and civic technology. We received an overwhelming response with 275 registrations and 125 applications from 25 countries. Through a rigorous selection process, 12 finalists were selected from 7 countries, including the UK, US, Nigeria, Singapore, Hong Kong, Finland, and India, to make pitches during the summit to an eminent jury comprising of investors, experts, and city leaders. It was inspiring to witness the finalists present their solutions yesterday. I'm sure you'll all agree. Ladies and gentlemen, to take this forward, to facilitate the pitch competition and hackathon prize distribution, to announce the winners, I'd like to call here Dr. Oren Ahubin, Global Cities Leader, Dalberg. Sir, could you please take over? Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister, and all the dignitaries on the dais. It's my true pleasure to be here to announce the winners of the pitch competition and the hackathon. You heard some of the numbers, how many great applications there were, and there was really quite a tremendous sense of the possibility through innovation. If we are to build truly happy cities, cities that work for everyone, cities that are inclusive, there are some things that we need to do differently, and innovation is going to help us get there. So thank you to everybody who participated in that great event. So I know we have a short video for those that maybe weren't able to be here for all of the pitches that we would like to present to remind us of all the great work of the 12 finalists that came to present. So can we play the video, please?
Metaverse Creator is a citizens' engagement and participation platform. We create a virtual world, a gamified virtual world, which allows citizens to participate and give their feedback and to be able to input into the development process.
There are 5 million plus apps available on App Store today, but none correspond for the use case of citizens, government and private entities within the city. So today we have come up with a solution called Smart App City.
Value Easy is a smart parking solutions firm that is focused on addressing the challenge of parking and related congestion in our cities. Our technology platform can be deployed at very low cost, which allows us to deploy it on a parking lot of any size.
By getting all the parking spaces on a digital grid, it helps us manage and operate our parking infrastructure better, which helps reduce congestion on the roads and makes our cities happier.
For too long, city residents haven't been given a place at the table to make choices about the spaces they live in. Social capital credits, or SOCs, is a community currency for social good. It will enable Amaravati to engage its citizens, crowdsource governance, and affect social change.
So government and the foundations, they invest more than $150 billion every year for the welfare of the public. EasyGov is trying to solve that problem. It's an Aadhaar stack-based cloud solution for easy and convenient access to government welfare schemes and services.
Develop the products that will change waste into usable energy. If you think about food waste, 1 ton of food waste is equivalent to 163 liters of petrol. Imagine how much savings you can do if you don't move your waste, but instead you create the petrol to use for other movements. To join our waste to resource grid, we will ensure all waste is separated at source, your operations run in real time, and you have biogas plants and combustion plants that will allow you to produce gas and electricity in addition to recycling all of the waste that the state produces.
We are a technology-enabled seed-based bus mobility solution for urban India. We provide comfort, safety, reliability, and affordability to citizens. We reduce pollution, congestion, and provide energy efficiency to cities. We are construction company, but we are developing different kinds of startups and accelerate the actions that we can create digital tools and digital scale-up of business models. And that is the reason that I am right here. Recycling is a recycling and waste management company in Lagos. Currently, we are working on an incentive-based model to help increase the selection of recycling material in Lagos. And we are also working with more than 60,000 plus beneficiaries in Lagos. ECP is an urban planning organization that focuses on integrating stakeholder participation in planning, implementing and sustaining urban development projects. Our core focus is governance, infrastructure procurement and assessment, behavioral change, visible change projects, monitoring and understanding waste streams and waste recovery. Our entire endeavor is to ensure that every waste stream generated has a logical conclusion.
That was indeed a very colorful recap for a very colorful pitch competition. There are 2 more people that we'd like to have on the days with us. Mr. Davis George, Mayor, Dodoma, Tanzania. Sir, could you please join us on the stage? And Ms. Jane Wiseman, Fellow at Ash Center. Could you please join us as well? Thank you very much. Dr. Ahubin, back to you.
So as you saw from the video, this is quite a diverse and fantastic set of applicants. And there's a lot at stake here. The winner, all of the finalists here, all the top winners will receive cash prizes, but more importantly, they will have an opportunity to engage in a memorandum of understanding with APCRDA in order to bring their innovative solutions here to Amravati. So that is really, I think, quite a lot and quite a potential for these companies and entrepreneurs and innovators to really scale up their work. In addition, all the finalists from India will get direct entry into the semifinals for the Civic Tech Acceleration Program from Village Capital in collaboration with Omidyar Network, who's a partner for the pitch. And also select winners will also be entered into be able to present at the World City Summit in Singapore, which is organized by the Center for Livable Cities, which is also one of the partners of the summit. And finally, the winners will also get pro bono strategy support and mentorship from Dahlberg, a global social impact consulting firm. And so we're very excited to be able to work and support these winners going forward. So we would like to congratulate everybody for participating. I was involved a little bit towards the end with the judges, and I can tell you that it was a very, very close and very well deliberated set of discussions, and there was a tough time deciding the winners, but we have them now. And so I'm going to call each of these following groups up in order, and everybody will get a certificate and the material for the MOU with the Commissioner and a photo opportunity with the Honorable Chief Minister. So without any further ado, there are two special mentions. We would like to invite up Asia Initiatives, a US-based nonprofit that's developed a community currency for social good. Please come up to receive your certificate. Special mention. We'd like to invite the Metaverse Systems, a Singapore-based company that has developed a transformational master planning tool that leverages technology and innovation. Come on up. second runner-up, we'd like to invite EasyGov, a mobile app that allows citizens to explore various government schemes to determine eligibility and receive benefits. Please come up to the stage. If you clap for one, you have to clap for all, as they say. In my excitement to move forward, I left off another special mention. Please, would Valet Easy, a smart parking mobility solution, come up as well to receive your honorable special mention. The first runners-up, we'd like to congratulate CEB Energy, a UK-based inventor and developer of small-scale waste-to-energy solutions. finally, the winners of the pitch competition, Shuttle, a tech-enabled, seat-based bus mobility solution for cities in India. Please come on up. If the Honorable Commissioner and the esteemed guests on the dais, we also do want to call up all of the other finalists in the competition. I mean, they had great ideas. They traveled from far and wide. We want to congratulate you two and commend you on your efforts, and you have certificates as well. So can we invite recyclers up from Nigeria, from Lagos? Are you? And some folks had to may not be here, but recyclers, please come on up. And also, City, if you're here, please come on up. Come and please, if you could shake hands with the Honorable Chief Minister. And Citizen Gage, if you can please come up as well. The Fira Group from Finland. Motherland, please come up if you're here. And finally, we'd like to also recognize James Law, Cybertecture from Hong Kong, who was unable to be here as well. A final round of applause for all the panelists. Now, the second fantastic competition that we had during the summit was the Happy City Hackathon. It was certainly one of the more exciting events for me, a really unique initiative where students and the youth from the state got the opportunity to really envision a future and to really plan and participate in bringing that future to life in the Pradami Ghat waterfront in Vijayawada. And this was organized in collaboration with the AP Innovation Society and the School of Planning and Architecture in Vijayawada. And this was also quite a wide set of participants who submitted many ideas. I think there were over 25 in order to make the waterfront a more active, vibrant, and happy area. And there was another great panel that vetted these submissions. And there was a great design workshop where people came and really thought through how to really foster social interaction and engagement around purposeful activities, which, as we know, social engagement and interaction is really one of the fundamentals of building happiness in cities. And on the 7th and 8th of April, we had 50 students who were actively participating in this transformation, a real-life bit of civic engagement to transform the Punami Ghat, the waterfront, into a very active and vibrant and ultimately happy place. And we want to recognize many of those who were participating in that. And this really reflects the vision of the Honorable Chief Minister about the importance of engaging students, really building the next generation of leaders to actively participate in building the capital and really instill a sense of ownership in everybody and really make this the people's capital in the truest sense of the word. And so we wanted to show a short video of that as well for those who haven't been able to make it out to see it in person. And then we want to congratulate some of the winners of that hackathon. So can we please show the video?
So that our thoughts and our skills will be increased. CRDA guys are increasing our skills so that we can take initiative in our society.
ఇక్కడ ప్రస్తుతం చేస్తున్నటువంటి కార్యక్రమాలు చాలా వినూత్నంగా అద్భుతంగా ఉన్నాయి. మా భవిష్యత్తులో కూడా ఇలాంటి చాలా మంచివి జరగాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాం. దీనిలో మేము యువత పాల్పంచుకోవడం వల్ల మాకు చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంది.
I'm very happy and glad to be here, and it's a very good opportunity to participate in this Happy City Hackathon. ఈ ఐడియా హ్యాపీ సిటీ అమరావతి అనేది చాలా మంచి ఐడియా. ఇలాంటి ఇనిషియేటివ్స్ ఇంకా తీసుకోవాలని ఇంట్రెస్ట్ పెరుగుతుంది ఇంత జోరుగా అలా ఉంటే. ఇంకా మేము కూడా మా ఐడియాస్ అన్ని షేర్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం.
Everyone thinks that building happy cities means building wider roads and polished buildings, but happiness doesn't come from skyscrapers and wider roads or parks. It comes from citizen involvement in public. నా దృష్టిలో హ్యాపీ సిటీ సంతోషంగా ఉండాలి ఒక నగరం అని అంటే దాని గురించి పచ్చదనం అనేది ప్రాముఖ్యత చాలా ప్రముఖంగా కనిపిస్తుంది. मैं चाहता हूँ कि गवर्नमेंट ये प्रोजेक्ट को और आगे लेके जाए और सभी सिटीज में ये प्रोजेक्ट चलाए ताकि पूरे कंट्री में హ్యాపీనెస్ ఇంక్రీజ్ हो.
ఇలాంటి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఇంకా చాలా ప్లేసెస్ ని డెవలప్ చేసి అందరినీ ఒక చోట గ్యాదర్ అయ్యేలా చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది.
Fantastic. So I would like to call up two groups, two categories of winners. We have first the college category winning team from the School of Planning and Architecture, Vijayawada, Nikhil Nash, Nilanjan Roy, and Annapurna Garamella, who's not here, but can Nikhil and Nilanjan please come up to the stage to get their certificates. From the school category, the winning team from SML DAV Public School, Sri Kakulam. Can we invite M. Karthikaya, S. Niranjan Kumar, and Charan Sahu to come up, please? And can we also invite all of the participants in the hackathon to come on stage? Let's hear it for all of the students that really put in a lot of effort and time and energy in this event. We want to thank you as well. The future is certainly bright here in the state.
Thank you, Dr. Ahubin, and a very hearty congratulations to all the winners of the pitch competition and the hackathon. Let's have a huge round of applause. Come on, put in all your might, ladies and gentlemen. All of those wonderful ideas are going to be implemented to create a very happy city, the happiest city. It is my pleasure to request Mr. Ajay Jain, Principal Secretary, Energy, Infrastructure and Investment, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to please address the gathering.
Chief guest of today's function, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable Minister for Municipal Administration, Shri Narayana Garu, dignitaries on the dais, officials of CRDA, CII, knowledge partners, Delberg, all the delegates, both international and national, the farmers and the members of the media. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you on behalf of Government of Andhra Pradesh who have made this 3 days Happy City Summit really successful. There has been a tremendous response, as we can see, because generally in conferences when we see the opening session is marked by full house, when we come to the second day it is 1/2, and we come to the third day attendance becomes 1/3. But this is the time when we are finding that people are more in the concluding session. This just shows that how happy the Happy City Summit has been. And I must thank each one of you for having contributed to this. Well friends, this has been an extremely successful conference with more than 1500 delegates from 15 countries. There were 6 sessions, panel discussions, 2 workshops. pitch competition was held. Many innovative ideas have come, we have just seen. Hackathon was held, which has shown people how to use the public spaces. Similarly, we had the innovation lab, which has been launched. So many good innovative ideas have come up from this summit. Friends, our Honorable Chief Minister always feels that it is not money alone which is important. Perhaps an idea is more important. An idea can change the world. And in this 3-day summit, we have seen so many innovative ideas coming. With just by incurring an expenditure of less than 5 crores of rupees, I think we have got, if we are able to implement, minimum 5 billion worth of ideas have really come, which cannot be measured by money alone. So I am sure that if these ideas are implemented, they will go a long way in making Amravati, and not only Amravati, other cities of Andhra Pradesh, India and the world, perhaps more livable and more happier. Well friends, this has been a truly people's capital as far as Amravati is concerned, right from the land pooling which was initiated. రైతులు అందరికీ కూడా హృదయపూర్వక అభినందన ఇస్తున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే మీరు లేకపోతే ఈ అమరావతి ఉండేది కాదు. ఈరోజు మనం అమరావతి గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాము అంటే రైతులు సోదరులు అదొక ముందుకి వచ్చి 33,000 ఎకరాలు ఇచ్చినారు. So right from the land which was given by the farmers, it has been the people's capital. Then from the design, the master plan, each of the iconic building, you will not believe that each of the buildings, Honorable CM directed us to put it on the social media, take the feedback citizen, and today I can proudly say that each of the building design is not the design which is finalized by Chief Minister or by the Minister or by the officers. It is finally finalized by the citizens of Andhra Pradesh who have voted online, and the design which got the maximum votes has been selected. You would be surprised to know that even the design for the Chief Minister's residence has not been finalized by the Chief Minister. It has been finalized by the citizens of Andhra Pradesh, and only that design which has been voted the best has been adopted. So what else can be a better people's capital than this, where land has been given by the people, master plan has been finalized by the people, designs for the buildings have been finalized for the people, and they have come together again to give innovative ideas how to make this a better city. So I am sure that this summit, so many innovative ideas which have come, they will be implemented by the officials of CRDA, ADC, and we will continue to engage with the citizens. This is not going to be only a one-time summit. Honorable CM has decided, and I am sure he would be declaring in his message, that this would be an annual summit to be held on a year-to-year basis. And during this period also, we will continue to engage with all of you who have given us the ideas, and we will definitely see that these ideas are implemented to make Amravati a better, livable, sustainable and a happier city. I am sure that these recommendations will help not only Amravati but the other cities of the state and the country as well. So I would again like to first of all thank the Honorable Chief Minister who gave his valuable advice and raised the occasion on all the 3 days. The officers of the CRDA who have really done hard work, and all the delegates who have contributed with this idea. I am sure that you will be going back from this summit much happier, and let us all take a pledge that we will try to make our cities, our countries and the entire globe a much more happier and peaceful place to live in. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. May I now request the Honorable Minister for Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Shri P. Narayana Garu, to address this gathering.
Respected Honorable CM Chandrababu Naidu Garu, dignitaries on the dais, delegates from various parts of the world, CEOs, professionals, mayors, chairpersons, officials, CA, media, first citizens of Amravati, good afternoon to all of you, sir. I am happy to sum up the first edition of Happy City Summit proceedings. As per the vision of our Honorable CM, the Happy City Summit has filled the gap to have much needed global platform to deliberate on happiness of city and citizens. The Happy City Summit platform is an unique platform based in developing country and hosted by a greenfield city in the making. I sincerely thank Honorable CM for his visionary leadership and energetic guidance to all of us in making this summit a real happy city summit. I place my regards and thanks to Sadhguru for his valuable message to all of us in this summit. For the last 3 days, this summit has been the stage for hectic sessions and valuable takeaways. The summit has been a huge success with participation from across the globe. In this summit, 20 international speakers, 10 city mayors and councillors, and more than 100 delegates from across countries like Singapore, UK, Finland, USA, Tanzania, Bhutan, USA, Colombia, Israel, UAE, Costa Rica have shared their experience. I am happy to inform that the Happy City Pitch competition is a huge success with 280 registrations, out of which 125 participants from 100 countries have finally submitted their innovative solutions for urban problems. Out of them, the jury has selected 10 finalists. They are from Singapore, UK, US, Nigeria, Finland, Hong Kong, India. All the ideas of the finalists are exceptionally good and are implementable. Government of AP will examine them and take them forward. We have conducted a successful Happy City Hackathon. The idea is to engage the people of Andhra Pradesh with their own ideas on how to convert public spaces into more beautiful, accessible and enjoyable locations. I am happy to inform that more than 50 students and children have participated from the state with a lot of zeal and energy. A total of 9 panel discussions, relevant topics ranging from happiness index to mental health of cities and urban innovations to make the cities happy cities. I am happy that these discussions have been very useful and have set the tone for Amaravati to have the distinction of a born happy city. I am confident to note that this summit has triggered a happy discussions across Andhra Pradesh and is helping the effort of government to make the cities happy and citizens happier. I sincerely thank everyone who have made this summit a truly happy city summit and took forward to invite you all for second edition next year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So there was a framework, Happy City Measurement Framework workshop that was held yesterday, and the sum total of that is that lots of commitments were made, and today there will be a concept declaration of all those commitments made over the past 3 days and over the workshop yesterday. It's my pleasure to invite Ms. Revati Prabhu, Executive Director, Cities, Pearl Frishman, onto the dais, and along with her, facilitating this session, Happy City Measurement Framework and Concept Declaration, will be the following people: Professor Jane Wiseman, USA, Mr. Annabelle Gaviria, Colombia, Mr. Edgar Mora, Mayor City Curridabat, Costa Rica. Could you please join us on the stage? Professor Davis George, Mayor Dodoma, Tanzania, Sir Tikaram Kafleji, Mayor Gelepu Town, Bhutan, and Dr. Sujata Govada from Hong Kong. Could you please join us on the stage, ma'am? Thank you very much. Over to Revati Prabhu.
Can I get the slide now? Thank you very much. Thank you. Honorable Chief Minister, dignitaries on the stage, and dear friends. On behalf of my fellow delegates, It's my great honor and privilege to share with you the Happy Cities Declaration, Amravati 2018. We are proud to announce the launch of a conceptual framework for a Happy City Index that has emerged from the deliberations of the first edition of the Happy Cities Summit, Amravati 2018. The core purpose of the Happy City Index is to define and measure the happiness of its residents across key domains and to use that data to track progress, inform policies, and further enhance well-being. Above all, this index aims to promote a sense of joy, serenity, and purpose in the lives of city residents across all ages, abilities, and socio-economic backgrounds. This framework was arrived through a process of stakeholder consultation with international experts, city leaders, government officials, strategists, architects, urban planners, designers, most importantly, city representatives. The driving principles of a Happy City framework include transparency, inclusiveness, and people participation. While this index draws from global best practice, it aims to be equally responsive to local culture and the specific context of the city. The key pillars of this framework are as follows: governance, built environment, natural environment, economy and livelihoods, culture and community, physical and mental well-being. I now request my fellow delegates to announce the core elements of each of these pillars. Thank you.
Pillar 1, governance. A governance system that is well integrated across all sectors and responsive to citizen concerns, that leverages the power of data and technology to inform policy actively and continuously, and engages with citizens on planning, administering, and improving city performance.
As pillar number 2, build environment. A built environment that is climatically and culturally appropriate, which nurtures an inclusive, sustainable, and enjoyable lifestyle for all residents, which is connected through public and non-motorized transport and places walkability at the top of the mobility pyramid, and includes housing which is welcoming, accessible, and affordable, and is designed for the human scale.
Pillar number 3, natural environment. A natural environment that is clean and green, including parks, rivers, forests, hills, and a wider ecological system that sustains and enhances biodiversity, which provides a sense of calm and a spiritual connection for residents, and is integrated with the daily lives of residents who collectively take ownership for its conservation.
Pillar number 4, economy and livelihoods that support decent jobs and sense of purpose, which produces material and cultural wealth for citizens across socioeconomic classes and encourages local enterprise, creativity, and innovation.
I am with pillar number 5, community, culture and community. Culture and community that embraces diversity, fosters a sense of belonging and compassion towards it, which is rooted in our past traditions and knowledge, but that embraces the future, and enables individual and collective expressions of self through the arts. Thanks.
last but not the least, Pillar 6, physical and mental well-being. Physical and mental well-being that is promoted through the daily choices of residents and policies of government, that is improved through healthy eating, physical activity, good work-life balance, and a clean, safe, and secure environment, and which encourages a positive outlook, a sense of contentment, and joy for a happy city of Amaravati. I would now like to hand over this declaration to Dr. Cherukuri, Commissioner, Amravati, Happy City.
I take the oath and also the commitment that Amaravati hereby commits to adapting these principles and calls upon the cities of developing world to join us in this pioneering initiative. In order to take this work forward, we are pleased to announce the establishment of Happy Cities Innovation Lab, which will function as a professional autonomous entity to pioneer the ideation, testing, adoption and scaling of urban innovations that lead to happy cities. The lab would have a global advisory group that would provide strategic guidance, content, expertise to further advance the Happy Cities movement. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir, Dr. Cherukuri, for reading out the declaration, and thank you also Revati Prabhu, Professor Jane Wiseman, Mr. Annabel Gaviria, Mr. Edgar Mora, Professor Davis George, Shri Tikaram Kafleji, and Dr. Sujata Garu. Thank you all for putting together that wonderful framework and declaration. Now, to take this forward, there is an innovation lab. And to launch the Innovation Lab, I would like to call Dr. Shri Sridhar Cherukuri Garu, Commissioner, APCRDA, to launch the Innovation Lab that will take forward all these wonderful ideas.
Thank you, sir. Sir, to take the entire idea of happy cities, with your guidance, sir, we would like to launch the Happy Cities Innovation Lab as part of the APDRI in APCRDA, sir. This lab, with the help of CLC Singapore and many other agencies, will take it forward and will continue to engage all the professionals and all the advisors and all the bodies continuously for the next Happy City Summit, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I request Honorable Chief Minister to launch the Happy Cities Innovation Lab as part of the APDRI in APCRDA. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for launching the Innovation Lab. May I now request Mr. Lo Atuan, Member Panel of Experts, CLC, to please give the concluding remarks. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorary Chief Minister, dignitaries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. When I first came to India some 3 years ago in Hyderabad, that was my first time meeting the Honorable Chief Minister. It was then I was energetic, but what caught my eyes was the political leadership and the political will in him. Therefore, Singapore, together with me, we knew that more than half the battle has already been won, and the Amaravati city will not only be a smart city, clean city, green city, and above all, a happy city. So I am not surprised at all with the successful running of this Happy City Summit. Singapore Center for Livable City is a knowledge center. Our mission is to exchange and share city knowledge locally within Singapore and with cities globally. CLC signed the first memorandum of understanding with APCRD back in December 2014. Since then, we have been working with APCRD in partnership to develop the master plan for Amaravati Capital City region, Amaravati Capital City and the seed area. We have, together with APCRD as well as Andhra Pradesh agency, met many times. We debated on many issues. We also conducted several training programs as well as conducted several deep dive workshops on institutional building, capacity development and infrastructure development over the past 3 years. With the launch of Happy City Innovation Lab, we are therefore happy to support APCRD's latest quest to develop this laboratory and the pitch competition. The winners of this pitch competition at the Happy City Summit shall be presented at the World City Summit in Singapore that will be held in July this year. With this link between the two summits, Happy City Summit and World City Summit, we will continue to strengthen our working relationship, our people relationship between the two cities. We in CLC and Singapore eagerly look forward to an even richer exchange and sharing of knowledge and experience for everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lo Atuan. May I now request Mr. Andrew Fleming, British Deputy High Commissioner, Hyderabad, to also share his concluding remarks.
Honourable Chief Minister, dignitaries, happy delegates, Namaskaramu. Before coming here today, I paid my respects at the beautiful and historic Kanaka Durga Temple, and from that vantage point, I looked across the Krishna River to the green fields from which Amaravati will rise. This provides an opportunity for the happiest of happy cities, and with the record of Chief Minister, I look
forward with confidence to seeing that vision evolve during my term here representing the Telugu states for the United Kingdom. Happiness is a very unique parameter to focus on, but one I very much approve of, and I congratulate the government of Andhra Pradesh for choosing to emulate this index. The UK has reported the highest level of personal well-being since 2011, according to our Office of National Statistics, and is in the top 20 of the UN study. This improvement could be due to better job security since employment levels are at a record high, as well as satisfaction over our health. But one of the biggest parameters for a better quality of life of citizens is the social and infrastructure support provided by the government and the part the citizens themselves feel they play in influencing and controlling such support. And I'm delighted to hear how much that's being taken into account in the involving development of Amravati, and I congratulate the Chief Minister for his leadership in overseeing and achieving that. The government of Andhra Pradesh is taking steps in the right direction to build Amravati as a very livable city, providing job opportunities for its people, health services, education, entertainment and recreation zones, and other important infrastructure around, including, and I mention this as a strong advocate of the green agenda, public transport and indeed other traffic with zero fuel emissions. The UK-India relationship is also at a high, with engagement right at the top on both sides. When Prime Minister Modi visited the UK in 2015, Amravati was announced as a partner city. I will come back to what this has meant until now and how we plan to take this forward in just a moment. But allow me first to recall how my Prime Minister, Theresa May, visited India in 2016, her first overseas trip outside of Europe, emphasising the importance of the UK relationship with India. Now Prime Minister Modi is preparing to lead a high-level Indian delegation to London next week to join heads of other Commonwealth countries. His second visit in less than 3 years to further showcase the importance of our bilateral relationship. Leaders from all over the Commonwealth countries will gather in London and Windsor between the 16th and 20th of April with business and trade an area of major focus. Now coming back to the UK's partnership with Amravati, the UK government, through my office and DFID, has been working with the state for a very long time. However, since 2015, we have had strategic engagement in Amravati, which began with introducing Amravati to investors and businesses in the UK by launching an investment prospectus for Amravati in London. Honourable Chief Minister, you may recall your visit to London along with my predecessor in that context. London remains the leading financial centre of the world, and I believe it will continue to remain so after Brexit. So my message is that there is yet more that can be done, working with the London Stock Exchange to raise further necessary funds. Since then, we have provided technical assistance in various urban sectors like design, planning, water management, transport and climate risk profiling. We are also pleased to be one of the most renowned UK architects. Fosters and Partners have been selected to design the master plan for the government complex and the High Court and Assembly buildings of Amravati. I was obviously delighted that one of the UK companies, CRDA Energy, were chosen to pitch yesterday in front of the grand jury, and I'm so proud that this innovative company who turn waste into energy were first runner-up today. The UK is keen to bring yet more innovation and expertise to provide solutions and to address requirements of Amravati and to work with Honourable Minister and his team to ensure his vision for Amravati and his people's vision becomes very much the reality. And of course, the same offer extends to other cities across the Telugu states and across the rest of India. British innovation and experience in so many areas can hold the key to the happy cities that this summit is all about. Vizag, Kakindra, Warangal, Karimnagar and more are all cities that I'm actively encouraging British companies to visit and explore. And on the topic of innovation, I would like to congratulate the government of Andhra Pradesh for its commitment to innovation in the long term by launching this lab. The UK is ranked 5th in the world in Global Innovation Index and has strong institutions. Over the last 2 years, a consortium headed by British Standards Institute have worked with APKDA to evolve the concept of such a lab. Let me conclude by, on behalf of my UK and India colleagues from the UK and India Business Council and British companies represented at this summit, to thank you, Andhra Pradesh and Chief Minister, for your hospitality, and we look forward to further and even greater collaboration. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Fleming. May I now request Ms. Mariela Cruz Alvarez, Ambassador of Costa Rica to India, to please say a few words, address this gathering. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar. What is happiness? I came to India 16 years ago and I was not happy. I was looking for something that in the West we have lost. We have gone too fast, too superficial, and always looking for something out there. And I am a lawyer by profession, an environmentalist by conviction. I am also the mother of 7 children by grace, and an ambassador by my good karma. My country, Costa Rica, is a model of peace in the world. We abolished our army 70 years ago. We devote all that money to education and health. We are an inclusive society, society that respects women, that promotes women empowerment. And I have been gifted to raise my children in that paradise. But I know it's not the same in the rest of the world. So I have a personal dream, and I'm very happy to be sharing this stage with such inspiring people. And I know there's many of you that have dreams like me, for a better world, for a society that promotes values, and those values should come from inside of us, because cities, communities, families, countries are only a reflection of what is happening inside. I admire Bhutan very, very much, and I hope I can be visiting your country very soon. And when I think of Bhutan, and you want to go 100% organic, and you are pursuing carbon neutral, not only carbon neutral, but negative. Wow, that's the type of examples that makes us all thrive. So when I came to India to live here, 1 year ago, I came with no furniture. I came only with my bags, and I rented an empty apartment. And I say, I want to know what happiness is, and I want to start from scratch. And still, I don't have any furniture. I only have some rugs in my apartment. But there's something that has come to me from living simply. Living simply has uncluttered my mind. In the West, I thought sometimes that shopping was something that was going to be fulfilling for me. I did it so many times, and still there was something inside that was not absolutely joyful. But I realized that from simple life comes high thinking. From a little bit of good food comes a lot of gratitude. And also, if that harmony is inside of our hearts, we can share it with others. So for me, just coming here is a beautiful gift. I feel very honored to have been invited. I traveled from Delhi this morning at 3 in the morning, and I was tired because last night we had an event in my embassy honoring our national heroes. But still I traveled here. I didn't know exactly where I was coming, but as soon as I got to the venue, I felt something was special here. And I want to thank you all for creating this event. I want to thank also my friend Edgar, who is sitting there. I'm so happy you finally made it to India. And that harmony within is going to be the reflection of who we really are. A strong community, as a community that supports our dreams, that supports our children, children that are well fed, children that are able to go to school every day and feel safe in the streets. And of course, cities that support environment, that take care of water, that take care of our air. Living in Delhi has been such a challenge for me because I come from a very pure country. Our air quality index is below 30. And Delhi usually in a good day is 250, 300. So I have appreciated all that because I am here. So I'm deeply grateful to India in all senses. I'm also a yogini, so I do my yoga practice every morning. And from that sense of peace that I have found inside, I know everything good is going to come. For me, joy and happiness comes from living a life with purpose, living also a life in peace, from Shanti. And ultimate joy comes from serving others and feeling happy when you see others around you are happy. So someone in one of the panels said that it's about building trust instead of instigating fear. And that needs to start from our leaders. Leaders with a heart, leaders that feel honored to serve their communities. And I call it ultimately the yoga of love, the yoga of oneness, the yoga of interconnectedness with nature, with each other, and especially with our higher power. Thank you so much. So honored to be here. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am, for making such beautiful points. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, in Telugu they say Anandame Jeevita Makarandam. It's part of a song actually which means happiness is the nectar of life. And we have a leader here in Amaravati, Andhra Pradesh, who intends to fill all his people's lives with that nectar of happiness. Now can I request all of you to sit upright, put your hands together and give him a huge round of applause. And it is my pleasure to request the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh to release the book on Amaravati Land Pooling Scheme, sir. The Amaravati Land Pooling Scheme book is a compilation of the way the land pooling has been done. The Honorable Chief Minister would like to address the gathering before he launches some very key documents.
His Excellencies and dignitaries on the dais, and friends and media. I am very happy wonderful deliberations. For the last 3 days we are all here. We are very happy. And also it is a fun. Am I right? Generally, this is the first of its kind in India to talk about happiness. Just now Her Excellency has pointed out, happiness will come with so many factors. When she was in Delhi, so much of pollution. Every day she is unhappy. When she came to Amaravati, fresh air, now she is very happy. That is happiness. For the last 3 days, you are all here. This is the comfort we are having. That is water, sun, air condition, and also good food. 3 days you have forgotten your village, our house, or our country, and now you are very happy. Otherwise, by this time you should have left Amaravati and you should have gone to your native place or your country. What I wanted to say, all of us are discussing about happiness. Originally nobody used to talk about happiness. India is having one advantage. Long back, Japanese ambassador came to me. From Chennai, he was driving all the way, crossing Andhra Pradesh. Finally he came to me. He spoke to me. I had a very good experience with people of Andhra Pradesh or Indians. In Japan we are having everything. We are having better living standards, better comforts, but there is no smile in face in Japan. In India I have seen in huts, poor people. They don't have proper clothing. They don't have proper food. But on their face there is a smile. That is missing in Japan, that is there in India. As you rightly mentioned, how we are taking things positively, it will create happiness. Singapore I am seeing always, I am appreciating. There is a security, there is a good livability. That's why they are saying always most livable city. People prefer to stay in Singapore. Now Finland is there, Netherlands is there, all countries. They are doing wonderful work. As a matter of fact, to build a capital, it is very difficult. It is a crisis, according to me. Many people are feeling it is a crisis. I am feeling crisis is an opportunity. Every crisis, if you convert it to opportunity, then you can do wonders. Always challenges will come in life. How to face challenges and ultimately how to produce results are very important. This, I am very happy. Again, I am thanking all farmers who assembled here. First time in the history of democracy, 33,000 acres of land without having any problem, any litigation, farmers gave it to the government. The first success. That land is not there. There is no discussion about happiness or the summit itself. From there we are starting. For the last 3 years, we have gone step by step on so many issues. Today, we are meeting so many people here, around 1,500 delegates, and also 120 delegates from abroad, belong to 15 countries, especially Singapore, UK, US, Finland, Costa Rica, Tanzania, Bhutan, Colombia, Hong Kong, Spain. These are all the countries. Here if you see Center for Livable Cities Singapore, Amaravati Partnership Office Singapore, Harvard University, London School of Economics, School of Planning and Architecture, National Institute of Design, IITs, National Institute of Urban Design, Foreign Commonwealth Office London, DFID London, HUDCO. These are all the people who participated here. What I am saying, we are all here to do in an innovative way for happiness. What is innovation? If you do differently what we are doing regularly, if you can produce results better, then automatically it will have an advantage. All our brains here for the last 3 days, we are working how to produce better results for happiness. I am very happy, 6 pillars they have announced just now. Wonderful way they have presented. One is governance. There is no proper governance, there won't be happiness. Everything will collapse. And also environment. If it is proper governance, there is no proper environment. And also natural environment. We are all missing in cities about nature. We are all living in an artificial world. And also heavy population, congestions, and also so many problems we are facing. And also all these things are there. Without economy and livelihood or employment, again nobody will stay in that city. Again all these things, happiness, culture and community. Sometimes people will get everything. There will be some dissatisfaction. You can understand one thing, all rich people in the world are not happy. At the same time, all people globally, all poor people globally are not unhappy. Happiness will come with so many factors. Cultural programs is one. Every community will have different cultures. Even recently when I visited my village, there are some labor. They are doing some bhajans. I asked them, you are doing bhajans, prayers, what you are getting out of it? Then they told me, morning to evening you will do work, very hard work. After coming home, half an hour or 1 hour if you do bhajans or play, all our hard work will be totally relaxed, then my mental satisfaction and also physical relaxation. That means hard work cannot give you relief, stress buster or your body problems. When your mind will relax, total body will relax, all work will be forgotten. That is where in an ancient stage also cultural programs are going on. And at the same time, all of you are here. Community. Sometimes we are having all machines. Nowadays, some of the countries are going for robotics. Nobody is there at home. Then whom to ask any work? Now they are engaging robots. At the end of the day, robots cannot give satisfaction. It will serve, that is a different issue. And also, in a villages, people are more happy. Reason is community development, community involvement. In towns, that type of problems are coming. Regular dialogue with community, regular dialogue with our citizens is also very, very important. Then only we will have that satisfaction and happiness. All these things is one aspect. Physical and mental well-being. That is where I am saying every day, every citizen has to do half an hour or 1 hour physical exercise. Any exercise for that matter, then it will give happiness. And also very good health. Very good health will give very good happiness. I am very happy. I am congratulating the organizers. 6 pillars you are able to establish now. You have to take forward to the logical conclusion about all 6 pillars. Then only we will create one of the best happiness. If you see here today, we are engaging so many agencies. McKinsey is with us, global company on strategy. CH2M, program management. Sarbana Jurong, master planning. Fosters and partners, government complex, that is administrative building. RV, JIC, infrastructure planning. Tata Archives, Blue Consultant, CRISIL Finance, Dalberg to conduct this type of knowledge events, PwC Project Consultants, Actors Knowledge Partner. Even we are engaging Dassault also for simulation models. That is how we are working with so many consultants. I am very happy today in pitch competition. Wonderful ideas have come. I really compliment and congratulate who participated in this. They have done extremely good work. If you see here, one of the best this thing, GPS-enabled seat-based bus mobility solution in urban India. This will solve so many problems, traffic congestion, all these things. I am very happy. Second one, if you see, UK-based, small-scale waste-to-energy. Even some apartments will be there. There they can have this unit so that no transportation. They can convert total waste into energy and they can use it. This is wonderful innovation. And also third one, if you see here, this is EasyGov. All benefits what government is giving, they will put it in one website through app. Anybody wanted to go through eligibility and also delivery, everything they can go through. That also they are doing. I am very happy. Another innovative idea, smart parking. Parking is a big problem in cities. There is a parking, but we don't know where it is exactly. All these problems are facing. This is also, it is mobility solution and also cloud-based. They are going to do. I am very happy for that. And also for social good and incentivize and encourage citizens' engagement. We are seeing today, people wanted to do some society good. They wanted to contribute either time or resources or service, all these things. But there is no platform. I am very happy. This platform will create wonders, and also those who wanted to do service, it is the best platform for them. I really appreciate the organizers for creating this type of platform. And also finally, if you see, Singapore-based company. They are working transformational master planning tool. This is augmented reality, cloud computing, Internet of Things, and also artificial intelligence. All these things, if you can go through, wonderful innovations have come. We are all sitting here for Happy Cities Summit, and ultimately you are able to give different wonderful innovations. I really appreciate all of you for participating, and some of you has won the awards, and also we had a MOU with you. Some people I asked them, when are you going to start? When you say yes, we'll move. Today MOU you have done, 0 date has started. Now you are starting work from today onwards, you are going to produce results. That is what I am requesting from you. You have to work in that direction. Then only it will give you happiness. I am very happy this forum has created a wonderful agenda. One is pillars, 6 pillars they have decided, and also they have announced Happy Cities Innovation Lab. In this Innovation Lab, if you see, think, do, enable, supporting Amaravati in the journey to becoming one of the happiest cities in the world. My aim is very clear. As a matter of fact, it is a very rare opportunity for a state to build a city. As a Chief Minister, I got an opportunity. It is a crisis. I converted this crisis into an opportunity. First victory, farmers gave me 33,000 acres of land. That is the first victory what I have got. Earlier, I had an experience. I have built one city, Hyderabad. That is a brownfield city. Now I am building, there were 2 cities, Hyderabad, Secunderabad. I added one more city, that is Cyberabad. One of the best ecosystem I created. You name anything. Outer Ring Road, 165 kilometers. One of the best airport, Greenfield Airport. Institutions of excellence. IT companies, all knowledge economy we have brought there. It has been established over a period of 9 years' time. One of the best ecosystem. Now that ecosystem is working. Now here we are starting Greenfield City. It is a very rare opportunity. Generally in brownfield and greenfield there is a difference. Greenfield we can start with 0. We can plan, we can execute, we can take all concepts available all over the world for economy. That's why we are going in the direction. 9 cities, 27 townships, and also walk to work, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and also public transportation, more green cover rather than buildings. Buildings are green buildings, and also blue economy, and also blue and green technologies I am using in a big way. Always water will give energy, greenery will give happiness and pleasantness. So we are taking all these things into consideration, we are moving in the direction. Now I am having so many partners here. Not 1 or 2, hundreds of partners. Now what I am requesting all of you, we will produce a good model so that everybody will take some takeaway. You are all here. Learning is a continuous process according to me. Life is a learning. Once if you stop learning, then you cannot progress further. Today I am very happy. So much of enthusiasm I am seeing. Some of the foreign participants, day 1 I have seen, and also day 3 I am saying, same enthusiasm you have participated. Really I am appreciating all of you for wonderful participation. and also so many sessions. He has given so many ideas. From Andhra Pradesh, if you see, around 400 students, different parts of the state, they have participated. And also around 250 students, they are actively involved in innovations. If you see, this Amaravati is a people's capital. The day one, I am involving people. Farmers gave their land under land pooling. After that, when we laid the foundation, we asked all our people, all our religions, to bring water and soil, best soil of that area, and performed pujas in temples, churches, masjid, and also different temples all over the world. We brought that holy soil, holy water. We mixed and we were able to spread all these things in this area. What it means, I am bringing everybody's sentiment and everybody's blessings. All God's blessings are with Amaravati. I don't have any doubt Amaravati will be one among top 4 or 5 in the world, one of the best, happiest city. That is where all of us are working today. And also, second one, function as a global platform for the Happy Cities movement globally, especially in the developing world, positioning Andhra Pradesh as the torch bearer of this domain. It is a new concept altogether. I have spoken so many things. Earlier, I conducted so many investors meets. Around 95. Nobody used to talk about investors meet. I conducted investors meet first time with the collaboration of Confederation of Indian Industry. Even today they are partners. Out of 24 investors meets as on today they conducted, out of 24, 6 investors meet I was sponsoring to them. We worked together. That means 25% we worked together. And also, I am a regular visitor to Davos. Around 13, 14 times I visited. I am a student. Always I am thinking I am a student. Learning is a continuous process. If anybody will give good idea, immediately I will grab it and then I will implement it for overall well-being of my people. All innovative ideas, all good ideas, I am prepared to implement in Andhra Pradesh. Now it is a new idea altogether. This idea is happiness. Now we have given some foundations, some fundamentals we have given. Now we have to take to the logical conclusion. Year on year, we will conduct this event here and also we will discuss. We will implement all our good ideas in Andhra Pradesh, in Amaravati. After that, we will make it one of the best model. Anybody wanted to come and witness, they can witness. Anybody wanted to emulate, they can emulate. We will help them also. As on today, if you see, Amaravati and Andhra Pradesh is positioned very well in technology. There is a real-time governance, there is a call center, everything is online, there is Aadhaar enabled and also biometric authentication, even pension, ration, even insurance, everything with Aadhaar authentication. And also we are going everything online. Tomorrow, no citizen need to come to any office. That stage is not far away in Andhra Pradesh. But at the same time, for happiness, regular interaction with the citizen engagement, and also all of us work together as a collective effort and we have to achieve collective goal also. This is where we are. I strongly believe wealth creation is very, very important. And at the same time, not only creating wealth, even how to distribute this wealth, that is inclusive growth rate. There is no inclusive growth rate, only creation of wealth. Then most of the people will be very unhappy. That is also important. And at the same time, we have to create employment. Employment will give more happiness and more engagement also. That also we have to do. With what all we have discussed, with a true spirit, we will implement in Andhra Pradesh, in Amaravati. I am very happy. This meeting has given me so much of energy and also many ideas. All your ideas are big tonic for me. I will implement everything. What yesterday or 3 days back, what I am thinking. Today, because of your new ideas, it has reinforced my vision. I will implement everything here. And also, whenever you are having any idea, good idea, you send it to our Amaravati Innovation Lab. That is a continuous process. This is Happy Cities Innovation Lab. You send it, and at the same time, all these ideas will keep for you. You wanted to replicate or use it somewhere, you can use it. It is a continuous dialogue. Now, we have started Andhra Pradesh Innovation Valley. There is a Silicon Valley in America. In India, there is an Innovation Valley. Any innovation has to happen in Andhra Pradesh, in Amaravati. That is our goal. I am very confident it is going to happen in the near future. After innovation, it will go to incubation. After incubation, it will go to startup or entrepreneurs. Why I am saying this? We are living in a wonderful time. There is knowledge. If you are having knowledge, any subject for that matter, if you use IT as a platform, all my innovations I have seen, they are using IT as a platform. Then if you use Internet of Things, finally if you provide good leadership for scaling, you want to implement locally in a village, you can implement. You want to implement in a state, you can implement. You want to implement nationally, you can implement. You want to reach global community, you can reach global community. That is the strength today. That is the biggest opportunity everybody is having. With all our collective wisdom, I am very happy. I am thanking all who participated here, especially global leaders who have given excellent ideas and participants who have participated, and Indian leaders, not only from Andhra Pradesh, other states who have come. I am thanking all of you, particularly our young children. They are the future. I am very happy they are having so many innovative ideas. They are totally inspired. All these children will be the best brains. They are going to start best innovations in the near future, even now. With this summit we are ending, but at the same time, next year we are meeting again. Next year you are going to see total change of Amaravati. Year on year you are going to see so many changes in Amaravati. What you are expecting? Happiness. This is a real happiness we want to bring in Amaravati. We are very confident we will do our best. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you. Thank you, Anand.
I'll leave you all with the words of that speech, and I'm going to request the Honorable Chief Minister to please release the book on Amravati land pooling scheme, which will serve as a template for many of you here. It has been compiled by the CRDA.
I request farmers, morning panel lo participate chesina farmers Srinivasarao, Ramarao garu, Manakal Reddy garu, Jay Sachi garu, please come on to the dais.
Request the Honorable Chief Minister to release the Amravati Project Status Report, 3rd edition. And now, may I request the Honorable Chief Minister to release a poster as a symbol of gratitude to the farmers who have set a trend of partnering with the government, who have contributed to this wonderful city of Amravati. Their contribution and their partnership with the government is priceless. It's trend-setting like everything else about this government. And this is with a wish that this partnership of citizen and government will continue. Thank you so much. May I request all the guests on the dais to continue to be seated on the dais. And I would like to request the Honorable Chief Minister to felicitate all the guests on the dais. I already announced it. May I request the Honorable Chief Minister to please felicitate all the guests on the dais, beginning with Mr. P. Narayana Garu, Minister for Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Government of AP. Mr. Sri P. Pullarao Garu, Minister for Civil Supplies.
Tell her. No? Here. Not the inside decks, only outside decks.
Shri Tikaram Kafleji, Mayor of Gelepu Town, Bhutan.
Only outside decks. Yes. Okay, I will. Mr. Anibal Gaviria, a former Mayor, Medellin, Colombia. Mr. Samuel Adamson, Head of Urban Prosperity Fund for India, UK. Mr. Lo Atuan, CLC, Singapore. Mr. Andrew Fleming, British Deputy High Commissioner, Hyderabad. Yes, very accurate.
Ms. Mariela Cruz Alvarez, Ambassador of Costa Rica. Mr. Professor Davis George, Mayor, Dodoma, Tanzania. Ms. Jane Wiseman, Fellow at Ash Center. Dr. Ahubin, Dr. Oren Ahubin, Global Cities Leader, Dalberg. May I now request Mr. V. Ram Manohar Rao Garu, Special Commissioner, Andhra Pradesh Capital Region Development Authority, to please give the vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Ministers, dignitaries on the dais, delegates of Happy City Summit. The successful first edition of Happy City Summit is closing, which is the brainchild of our visionary leader, Honorable CM Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. The summit is an innovative and unique platform presented by Andhra Pradesh to the world for deliberations and actions on making cities happy, and that is the result of Honorable CM's vision. Honorable CM sir, we wholeheartedly thank you, the leader in you, the visionary in you for this. Sir, you have the courage to think big, ingenuity to envision the impossible, and the conviction to nurture dreams into reality. The world is here today talking about Amaravati and happy cities, for which the sole reason is your charismatic leadership. You have given us the direction, guidance and energy to conduct this summit. Thank you, sir, once again. We thank all the farmers for their sacrifice and then for their land pooling, without which Amaravati is non-existing. It is difficult to reach Honorable CM's ever high expectations, but we promise you, sir, we will strive to reach them in the second edition of Happy City Summit. I thank Honorable Minister for MA and UD, Sri P. Narayan Garu, whose meticulous acumen has been the guiding force for us in shaping the vision of Honorable CM into reality bit by bit. Thank you, sir, for your kind support. I thank all the Honorable Ministers, Sri Devineni Uma Garu, Sri P. Satyanarayan Garu, Sri Patipati Pullarao Garu, Sri Nakka Anand Babu Garu, MLA T. Sravan Kumar Garu, for their gracious presence as they added grandeur to the summit. Our special thanks to Madam N. Rajkumari, Chairperson for AP Women's Commission, for gracing the occasion and Sri K. Sridhar Garu, Mayor Vijayawada. Sri Ajay Jain Garu, our beloved Principal Secretary, his confidence in us make this summit happen. Sir, your energetic leadership and everlasting support is key for this successful event. I thank all the city leaders, thought leaders, speakers who made this summit fruitful. I thank the CLC Singapore for lending their support, being the partner. The support rendered by the Amaravati Partnership Office Singapore has been immense. I thank FCO UK, DFID UK and the teams from Finland for the immense contribution they have made to the summit. The presence of local, national and international media, both print and electronic, in the summit is like fragrance to the flower, without which the summit would not have reached the people across Andhra Pradesh and India and the world. My sincere thanks to all media friends. I place my thanks to all the country delegates from Singapore, UK, Finland, US, Costa Rica, Bhutan, Hong Kong and Spain for their participation in the summit and making it diverse and fruitful. The students from colleges like NID, SPA, KLU and students from across Andhra Pradesh for their bubbling participation in Hackathon and the summit. I congratulate the winners and finalists of the pitch competition and I thank the Omidyar group for being the partners in the pitch competition. I thank the MC, Ms. Mahidara, for her beautiful anchoring. On behalf of APCRDA, on behalf of ADC and EDB, I thank sincerely the host teams that include the Guntur collector, his administration team, Guntur police, fire departments, Vijayawada administration, Vijayawada police, CDMA, municipal corporations, APCRDA teams, ADC teams, EDB teams, CK Convention Center owners, Fiber Grid teams, and Tourism Department, AP Innovation Society teams, and one and all. Thank you very much.
థ్యాంక్ యూ రోమన్ గారు. సార్, ఈ ప్రోగ్రాము మొదలుపెట్టిన రోజుల దగ్గర నుంచి కూడా కంటిన్యూస్గా ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ తీసుకోవడం జరుగుతూ ఉంది సార్. ఇప్పటి వరకు 423 మంది ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది సార్. ఓవరాల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ 9.6 పాయింట్స్ అగెన్స్ట్ 10 వచ్చినాయి సార్. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద ఓవరాల్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఫ్రమ్ ఆల్ ద పీపుల్. And for the venue arrangements, we got 9.79 points against 10. And thank you CK Convention for giving such a wonderful facility to us. And food arrangements, sir, and food. So we got 9.33 against 10, sir. So that is the feedback and average of all the 3 days, sir. And the people who would like to participate next time, sir, that is one of the key parameter which we try to understand from all the participants. So that is 9.3 against 10, sir. 93% of the people would like to come and participate again in the next edition of Amaravati Happy City Summit Amaravati 2019. So thank you very much everyone who participated very actively, happily into this program, and I congratulate all the members, especially from the CII team, who have very relentlessly worked, though we know it's a very, very short time we have given for the conduct of this program, and it's a very greenfield area. So first time such kind of a big program is happening in this park, but CII has really, really worked hard and made this event possible. Thank you very much all the CII members, all the CII team, and I thank all the participants, and especially I would like to convey my deepest thanks to Honorable Chief Minister and the Honorable Minister for MAUD and Sri Ajay Jain Garu for guiding us on a minute-to-minute basis and helping us and guiding us in doing this program in this manner. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Ram Manohar Garu and Dr. Cherukuri. May I request all our guests to please stay in the hall while the Honorable Chief Minister departs. Thank you so much, sir. Please remain in the hall for a few minutes as the Honorable Chief Minister departs. Sir, can I join? Can I join this photo? So, as the Honorable Chief Minister said, we are going to see all of you next year. And like I told you earlier, we do not say goodbye, we say Vellostanu, and we will say on behalf of the government of Andhra Pradesh, Kshemanga Velli Labhanga Randi, which means safe travels. See you next year.